Why do we keep meeting like this, Swordsman 1?
I was gonna ask you the same thing. Why? All the money, the education, your training, why put it here? Why waste it on the likes of the red bandana and Ethan?
That means you haven't figured out the end game yet.
As far as we can tell, you're building something. Other than that, we have no idea, but that wasn't why I asked. With your background and eye for strategy, you could be a good military asset, like your brothers.
Do I scare you, Swordsman 1? Does the idea of losing our long game scare you? Or is it how, despite your best efforts at being a good man, you still use your friends as pawns in your selfish war against me?
I didn't come to talk ethics, Lodell. You need to tell me where Torugami is.
Oh, if you want to change the topic so bad, I was thinking about the Wi-Fi. Why pay first-class money for no-class internet?
Enough Lodell. I've gone through a great deal of effort to get here today. This is your last chance to speak at your own free will.
This experience probably won't kill you. Alright, ask him anything.
Is he okay?
Where is Torugami?
I don't know.
Then how do you receive work from him?
Nick. He gives me work for Torugami.
Nick works for Torugami?
No. Yes. I believe so.
Nick doesn't work for anybody.
He works for Ethan.
No. Nick is a millionaire. He doesn't work for anybody.
How do you know?
He is from the Lodell family.
The military industrialist?
Yes.
Do you know where Nick is now? Or at least where he's going?
I do.
Wow, that's nice of you. Going through all that trouble to find little old me. The problem is, we're after the same goal this time. Torugami is a close-minded fearmonger, driven by a laser-focused hate of people who, by and large, have done nothing to wrong him. The Duplo have spent centuries hiding from the basics, not out of hate, but out of fear. Duplo legend says they evolved to be the greatest warrior race in existence, yet they've spent their whole history in Odahere hiding. Do you know why? Greedy men like my father, or Torugami, seeking to profit on the fear of man. Men who build the divides and fool the victim into believing their self-destruction was their own plot. Duplo and Basics working together to build a road of peace is the only way this world lives. Because if we continue like this, we will destroy ourselves fighting an enemy that doesn't exist.
You don't work for Ethan at all, do you?
Ethan is my oldest friend. Our mission is the same. I don't resent my family history because of what has already happened, Swordsman 1. I resent it because of what is to come. The Lodell legacy is death and pain.
Then why are you going to kill Torugami?
You actually believe they'll jail him? He's managed to expunge his war crimes in all this time, and you think he'll see a fair trial? Or justice?
Yes.
Then you're a fool. This whole world is built on doublethink, Swordsman 1. He who controls information controls the truth. If the war with the Duplo extremists ended 30 years ago, then how can Zatch be a refugee from it? There are questions you have no true answers to. Ask your friend, the African prince.
I appreciate the chat, but I'm not letting you kill Torugami. Not because I don't want him dead, but because I see through you. All this talk of the problems of the world, and you have yet to tell me your solution. I'll never call the world perfect, but I know that there are some things that can't be changed here, in the physical realm. You seem to know so much about everyone else, but then what about you? How are you going to fix it? I sure don't see a version of this where you and your people aren't policing though. I'm not sure how you'll get there, but I'm not waiting for it to happen. Being surrounded by beings with great power seems to have made you forget we're only men, not gods. We weren't meant to throw the world off balance because of our feelings. The only job any man, woman, or child is born with is to survive. If you've mastered that, then your job is to protect your family. Past that, you will step too far.
By your own logic, affecting the lives of others is playing God. But then, what do you call the work your team does?
I didn't come up with the team.
Yet you remain with them, making you a hypocrite.
Westphalia! Come to watch me change history?
That's a grandiose way to describe murder.
Perhaps. But if he is allowed to live, the Duplo will be exterminated. Our people wiped out.
If a Duplo kills Torugami, he'll be a martyr. But if we wait and...
Wait? For what? Him to spill innocent blood first?
This isn't about the Duplo for you anyway. It's about your big plan. If we came together as Duplo and protected each other, our culture, our families, then people like Torugami wouldn't be able to stop us. There'd be no need for any more fighting or violence.
Maybe. But you're not going to be the one to stop me today.
Dan, get as close to the door of the base as you can.
Are you sure you can beat him this time?
There's only one way to find out.
Well, I guess so. I'll think on that and get back to you. It wasn't the worst plan, Nick. I appreciate these chats. Keep me honest.
I doubt anything could ever do that.
Know this. I never claimed to be searching for redemption. You only live because killing you isn't a part of my plan. Dan and Zatch need us.
Yeah!
Leave him for Lodell.
No, he'll freeze out here.
We'll leave him with a jacket. We need to get out of here.
I guess.
We're after the same goal this time. Torugami is a closed-minded fearmonger. Because if we continue like this, we will destroy ourselves fighting an enemy that doesn't exist.
Should we have stopped them? TeamNova, should we have let them kill Torugami?
Hell no! We're gonna catch him and put him in jail.
For what, Zatch? Working on a government-sanctioned project?
He's going to kill innocent people.
Exactly. And we just stopped people from stopping it.
You just told Nick that we're not gods.
Listen, all of you. We won. Today we won. We beat TeamNova. We stopped chaos. We will face Torugami and TeamNova again. Our victories have been far and few, but this day was ours.
So, yeah, just general, I guess, fellowship? Weird word to use.
I understand. Duplo United.
Exactly. Like a Duplo league. Or department? Group.
I have to think on it. I'll get back to you.